Hi Facebook, you've got Carla Borsoi here from the Nima team, and we're here to interview Jingqing and talk a little bit about what she does here at Nima. So tell us everything. What's your name? What do you do here?
So my name is Jingqing Zhang. I'm the head of R&D here at Nima. So our main responsibilities are really research and development to make sure we have a good gluten detector out in the field, and then we're also continuing to engineering new products for food sensitivity individuals.
So Jingqing, you have an amazing story about how you met Shireen. I'd love for you to talk a little bit about how you came to Nima.
Do you really want to know everything?
I want to know everything.
So I studied chemical engineering as a PhD student at MIT. That's when I met Shireen. So she was an MBA student at MIT. So I actually met her at a business competition. So it was called MIT's 100K business contest. And then she gave an amazing pitch. And I just immediately, I loved her presentation and also herself as a presenter. And she had a lot of passion for, dealing with food allergies herself, and then also like how her passion about, really helping others to address the food allergies and food sensitivity issues. So I immediately met with her. I honestly thought she already had a device at the time, so I don't know if I'm supposed to share this, but my husband actually has celiac, so I went to her. I was like, okay, I really wanted to order this device that you presented. Where can I buy it from? And then later I found out that she didn't have it yet, but then I was so intrigued by the idea of making a portable tester for celiacs and as well as other food and gluten intolerant individuals. I decided to join the team actually as a first employee, and it's been 3 years now here at Nima. And in the end of the day, I got to actually develop the product, and it was really cool to see the device now is being used by many others in the field. So,
well, you mentioned that you said, hey, my husband has to avoid gluten too. How do you use Nima at home? What are you testing?
Yeah, good question. So we actually do pretty much everything at home in order to avoid contamination. There's nothing there's nothing having gluten at home at all. So we don't usually eat packaged foods because we just don't know if there's gluten contamination or not. So we try to avoid packaged goods as much as we can, and so everything is all like usually fresh vegetables or meat or like fruits. So we try to avoid, but sometimes we have craves as well, so we'll go get some packaged goods, and in that case we'll pretty much test every single time. What is really hard for us is really how to eat out socially with friends. So we bring our Nima with us, and then we'll test before we eat, and if we realize it has gluten, then we communicate with the staff member, or sometimes my husband and I will just change dish, so that, like, say if my dish is gluten-free and his is not, then we'll just change the dish so he can eat. We normally, every time we eat, either at home or in a restaurant or when we shop at grocery stores, we always get everything gluten-free. Even though I am not celiac or I'm not gluten intolerant, we just try to avoid it pretty much all the time, just so that we can make sure the other person can stay gluten free. Yeah.
Well, you said packaged food, you sometimes get cravings. What do you say? Oh, we have to try and get the.
A lot of them. I think I really like pasta. So then, like, sometimes gluten-free pasta, they're generally not as good as regular pasta. But I really like pasta. Sometimes bread, I would say. Pizza, definitely.
So you'll buy those and then test those?
Yeah, we'll test these before we eat. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And then what's been the most exciting thing about being here at Nima for you?
It's really, there's just so many of them. I think that I really love the team. I think we have a very good team who are very, very dedicated to bringing this product to market, and also doing continuation in terms of supporting the community. We take a lot of we spend a lot of time addressing a lot of user needs. So even though, like, the Nima user may not see us, we get a lot of feedback from the users, and we actually do a lot of investigations, understanding the issues, trying to address them. And I think that what is the most exciting part really is like the moment that we shipped, like it didn't get delivered to the consumer's hands yet at the time, but I just felt like, okay, like as a scientist, as an engineer, it's a very rare moment for someone who actually can deliver a product that will be able to address such a personal need to millions out there. And then the day that we shipped, I just felt this, it's a sensational moment for me. So it was very exciting.
Awesome. And if you could, this is our last question. Oh. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, wow, that's a good question. I can pick two.
Well, I cheated. I said salad.
Oh, okay. I would say daikon radish. It would be my favorite.
What is your favorite way to eat daikons?
Soups.
Soups.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious. All right, Facebook, thank you for watching.
Thank you.